Okay, let's look at your warm-up. We're about to take a quiz on this. So, on number 1 here, what type of shape is this? Parallelogram. All right, so how do you find the area of a parallelogram? Just base times height. So what's the base of this parallelogram? 6, and the height is 6. It's basically like laying on its side. So this would be the base, and this would be the height, because you can see that's what's perpendicular right there. So it's just 6 times 6, base times height. So it's going to have an area of 36 square kilometers. Now to find the perimeter of it, what are we going to do? Okay, good. 6 and 6, since this is a parallelogram, opposite sides are congruent. So 7.4 and 7.4. Good, so we're just going to add all those up. 6 plus 6 plus 7.4 plus 7.4. 26.8. Okay, number 2. Parallelogram again. We're looking for the area, so it's base times height. Do I know the base of this parallelogram? Yes, it's 28. Do I know the height? No, not right now. So the dashed line represents a place where you can find the height of this, okay? So how am I going to find the height of this? Good, Pythagorean theorem. So 30 is the hypotenuse of this right triangle right here, correct? So since I know the hypotenuse, I'm going to be subtracting, all right? So I'm going to go 30 squared minus 15 squared square rooted. Just doing the shortcut on the Pythagorean theorem there. So since I know the hypotenuse, I subtract here. So 30 squared minus 15 squared square rooted, what does that give you? Oh yeah, 25.98, sorry. Okay. 25.98. So now I know the height is 25.98, so I have the base and height. So base times height, 28 times 25.98. What is that?
727.
Okay, 727.44 square feet. Okay, so obviously this is a 4-sided shape. What 4 numbers am I going to add up?
30, 28, 28, 30.
Okay, good. 30, 28, 30. And yeah, there's a 15 here, but that's just talking about from here to here. This whole thing is going to be the same as this, so the whole side is 28. So it's 30, 30, 28, and 28. Which is what? 116? Okay, number 3, this is a triangle. So how do we find area of a triangle? Base times height divided by 2. On the parallelogram, it's just base times height, but for a triangle, it's base times height divided by 2. Because if you were to draw a rectangle with this triangle would be exactly half of the area of this. That's why it works like that. Okay, so do I know the base and height of this triangle? Yeah, I've already got everything I need right here. So what is it going to be? Good. 18 times 11 divided by 2, which is what? 99? Yep. Okay, and then for the perimeter, 16 plus 14 plus 18 is going to be what? This is going to be 48. Okay, now on the last one here, I'm looking for the area of that shaded one, of that yellow triangle. Okay, so do I know the base and height of that yellow triangle? Yep. What's the base? What's the height? 8. So base times height divided by 2, which is going to be what? 20. Now for the perimeter, do I know the length of all 3 outside edges? of the yellow triangle, do I know the length of all three outside edges? No. I know this side down here is 5. I know this side over here on the right-hand side is 21.5, but I do not know the length of this side. How am I going to find the length of that third side there? Okay, Pythagorean theorem, now thinking about like, this dashed triangle right here. So we have 8 and 15. This time I'm looking for the hypotenuse. So to find this right here, I'm going to be adding in the Pythagorean theorem since I'm looking for the hypotenuse. So 8 squared plus 15 squared square rooted. And that gives you exactly 17. So now I know all three outside edges of that yellow triangle, so I can find its perimeter. I'm going to go 21.5 plus 5 plus 17. 43.5? Oops, and I messed up on my labeling up here. 20 square inches up there. 43.5 inches is the perimeter. All right, any questions on any of that stuff?